Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I coach people to play the game of their jobs, their job search, their career big. And I want to start off with uh, talking with you about what to do if you're laid off. Now, as I'm doing this video, it's the end of 2015, and the economy, well, the job market for white collar labor is pretty good right now. If Well, there are a lot of people who are struggling to find work, but if you're in white collar profession, or if you are a white collar professional, it's not an issue for you. So I want to start off with a few things that you shouldn't be doing if you get that invitation into your boss's office. And the first thing is, if they slip that sheet of paper in front of you to sign that talks about what they're going to give you, don't sign it right away. Uh, it's going to have conditions for your termination, what they're prepared to do and unprepared to do. Uh, you're shocked generally, and you don't want to sign it right then and there. You'll just very simply say, I'd like to review it when I get home, and I'm not quite as stunned as I am right now. I'll get back to you in a few days if I have any questions and when I'm ready to sign off. And they'll try and pressure you to sign it there because it's in their interest to get you to sign it there. But don't sign it. Real simple. Don't rush into the job market is the second thing not to do. There are a lot of people who instantly say, okay, got to write a resume, got to find a job in 2 days. It's immediate. I'm in a crisis. And they kind of freak out. And you're not equipped to interview when you're freaking out. Also, you're not going to do your best work at that point. When you're laid off, often people go into binge mode, and it's binge on bad behavior mode in one form or another. They eat too much. If you're someone who gets high, people get high way too much. There's a lot of bad behavior that people engage in right after the layoff. So what I want to encourage you to do is to take a few days off from everything. Just feel what you're feeling. Start to talk about it with people who care about you, not a recruiter, not someone who's a friend who you're going to vomit on, but simply say, I got laid off. I'm kind of sorting it through. If I come across as being weird right now, I apologize in advance, but it was kind of a shock for me. And you try and sort it through with them. I also want you to start doing a financial balance sheet and figuring out what your household expenses are and where you might be able to cut back if need be. Now, I talk about that from the standpoint of giving yourself financial staying power, because the longer you can afford to stay out, the more your savings are, the longer you can stay out. Be prepared to go to unemployment and start signing up for unemployment. And excuse me if it's done online these days. I haven't had to do unemployment before, so I'll simply say, find out what the regulations are in your state and file for unemployment in whatever form that takes. Don't be around the downers. The people who are going to push you into more depression. Try and get around people who are more up so that they pull you up rather than let you sink further. Start preparing to talk, and this isn't the first day, but maybe a day or two after, you start thinking about how you're going to talk about it with others without sounding resentful. Practice with a friend or two. Get a coach to help you so that as you talk through things, you're able to not sound like you took a punch in the gut. You want to sound matter of fact as you talk about things so that the next employer doesn't think you're damaged goods. So when all is said and done, in a few days, it's going to be time to get to the market. If you haven't taken time off in years, you may take a week or two off before you start looking for things. But when all is said and done, once you start approaching your job search, I want you to start building momentum and sustaining it. Start doing the tasks that are necessary to help you. Now, I've got a playlist called 15-Minute Job Search Tips that have a variety of different things that you can approach. So listen to the playlist, or watch the playlist, I should say, because there are 10 or 12 points that will help you. You can also download my ebook, Get Ready for the Job Jungle. It's available for Kindle. It's available as a PDF at my website. At my website, it's pay what you want for it. I'd appreciate it if you paid at least $2 for it. For Kindle, it's available at Amazon for $5. Download a copy in whatever form you like. There's also another ebook of mine called Survive a Layoff Like a Pro. Again, I believe it's $5 on Amazon. It could be $2.99, but I think it's $5. And please pay it at least $2 for it at thebiggamehunter.us. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. To find out about coaching, visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. You can sign up for 4 sessions. You could do an individual session with me, which I believe it's the tab, Have Your Job Search Questions Answered. There's also a lot of information there that you can download, pay what you want for it. There's also my blog that has a lot of information there as well. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.